Well, good morning. It's Randytbird out here in Arizona, and my Heritage, 2022 Heritage, is a year old this weekend, and I thought I'd do a little review of mods and performance. As you can see from the front view, there's got my Reckless fairing on there, great addition. Also have the Harley-Davidson LED turn signal lights and running lights, which really brightens things up. Got the black trim rings around the headlight and the spotlights. I added a engine bar, crash bar, whatever you would like to call it. A friend of mine had one, and we just did some trading, so saved myself a little money there. And let me see what else. Milwaukee 8114 motor. I updated the air cleaner to the Screaming Eagle air cleaner. Great addition to the bike, looks great. A little custom timer cover there. The Willie G brake pedal, I always like that. Let me see what else was on here. Vance & Hines Eliminator 300s. The heat shields, I went with the stock looking heat shield. Those are actually heat shields off a 1200 Sportster that fit perfectly on there, so you get a little bit of chrome sticking out the back, but you have the black there so it doesn't look out of place. It looks pretty much the way they came stock. Moving along there, love the tank emblems, it's very classic looking. The gas tank, you know, the 5-gallon fat bobs. I have the tank trim from a Slim on there, goes right on there. Looks really good. Of course, I've got my Willie G skull on there. You can see the back end of the fairing here. They come standard with the black mirrors. I haven't changed the levers to black. I'm just running with those. Right now it has the Harley Get a Grip grips on it, which they're a little bit large for my hands. I'll probably change to something else. Got a GoPro mount on the front there. I am running the Harley-Davidson Sundowner Solo seat. That's an incredibly comfortable seat. Awesome comfort. I did a 500-mile weekend here earlier in the month, and earlier in June, and it was comfortable the whole way. The Holdfast luggage rack and backrest with the clean pad on there. That adds a little place to put my bag, whatever, and if you ride with a passenger, they'll thank you for that. I did put LED turn signals in there, so it's nice and bright. And of course, it's got your standard saddlebags, which I really like, having the saddlebags. Rolling around to the other side of the bike again, you can see just some small mods on there. I put a little brake pedal pad on there, and to match the brake, not brake pedal, but a shifter pad, sorry about that, to match the brake pad on the other side. So, haven't done a million things to it, but she's been reliable as a rock, and very comfortable. It's an awesome motorcycle. Occasionally I will take the fairing off and put the standard windshield back on. Just depends on my mood and how much time I have to tinker. So anyway, the bike has been absolutely stone reliable. I did have a little issue with the battery, but apparently with the electronics on, if you don't ride them for a couple weeks and the weather's cold, they will deplete the battery a little bit, so a battery tender takes care of that. And with 3 motorcycles, I do tend to, sometimes they do sit. Let me see what else. Brakes are adequate. They're not awesome. The rear brake works good. The issues that existed with the Street Bob with the weak rear brake do not exist on this bike, and I think it's all because of the way the brake pedal is designed. This is more traditional. Tires are wearing nicely for 5,000 miles. They look pretty good. They're Dunlops, and I like Dunlops. People have their own opinions. Some people don't like the Metzlers or the Dunlops. I just like those, and they work fine for the kind of riding that I do. I'm not a peg dragging corner monster, but I just like the sweepers and everything. They work good when the ground is wet, and just for general usage, the Dunlops work just fine. The motor is smooth, powerful. This thing pulls like a train from 2,000 RPM up. Doesn't require a lot of RPM to go fast. You can put it in 6th gear and roll down the road, and you can just accelerate away from as little as 55 miles an hour. It accelerates strong away. Speaking of acceleration, it absolutely just pulls like a train from pretty much any RPM, and it's just it's incredible how powerful it is. My Dyna has a twin cam 103, and there's really no comparison. I mean, the Dyna has its charms, but this thing will just run circles around it. And 730 pounds, probably a little bit more because of the fairing and the crash bar, but you know, compared to baggers, it gets quite it's quite lighter in that respect. Again, no issues with the bike. She's been stone reliable, very comfortable. The fairing makes all the difference when you're out on the highway, and looks good. Looks like it belongs on the bike. I get mistaken for a street glide, just makes me chuckle. But I basically have the touring model now without the extra 150 pounds, and you really feel that on a longer day when you're going down curvy roads. So anyway, with the pipes and the air cleaner, she runs great. Did not require any kind of retune, and it just runs awesome. Gas mileage, on my trip, I managed to get over 50 miles to the gallon on this bike, and it was running at 75 miles an hour. And speaking of which, you can do 80, 85 without even thinking about it on this bike, just rolling on the gas to pass somebody, and you're 85, 90 miles an hour allegedly. It just has that kind of thrust when you turn the throttle. Can't really think of anything negative other than the brakes. It really should have dual discs. All Harleys should have dual discs. I don't understand why they don't know if it's a price point issue, but they really should. But there we go. That's my 2022 Heritage Classic 114. If you're thinking about buying one and you're on the fence, go ride one. You'll be amazed at how light they are at speed and at low speed, and just how much power they have. It's just incredible. They even, if you have to spend every dime you have to buy one, they even sound pretty good with the stock exhaust on them. You know, you can live with that for a while, and just a million things you can do to them from the Harley catalog. And just an amazing motorcycle, just incredible. This is Randytbird out here in Arizona. It is hot already today. It's maybe 10:30 in the morning, and it is just probably 105, 106, going to be 115 today. Incredible. So I did not get up early enough this morning to go for a ride. That'll change tomorrow. We'll go out on the Dyna tomorrow. And anyway, that's my review. 1 year with the Heritage Classic. Talk to you again. This is Randytbird. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, share with a friend. I sure appreciate it. Talk to you later.